My name is Jen, and happy new moon energy. We have a new moon coming in on April 17th. This new moon falls in the sign of Aries, okay, which is a fire sign. And this is a very significant new moon because Aries is the first sign of the zodiac. So we're beginning a whole new cycle. It's considered kind of a cosmic reset, if you can imagine a reset button. All right, so for yourself, it has to do with courage, strength, fire. Aries is a fire sign, and new beginnings, burning away the old, what is no longer serving you today, what is no longer you. Aries also has to do with identity, right? So maybe you're becoming a new version of you. So letting go what is no longer serving you and choosing you fully, serving you fully, what you came here to do, right? We didn't come here to be in the rat race. We didn't. So we have a soul purpose, what we came here to experience, and we came here to become something, or someone, to experience something, not what everyone chooses for us, right? What everyone tells us to be. So this is a courageous new beginning in this sign of Aries. So take advantage of it. It's always great to journal. A journal prompt could be, what am I becoming? What do I want to become? What am I ready to let go of? What am I really ready to release? What is no longer me? Who am I really? All right. And then we want to take courageous action. So this new moon is helping us in the sign of Aries with this fire sign. Fire has to do with our will, our willpower. So it's all being ignited. So the energy can be feeling a little bit off lately, and we're going to just help to balance everything out, okay? Moving through a yoga sequence. All right, so we're going to start with a bellow breathing practice where we breathe in through our nose. So we're just going to create some more fire in the body, turning on our core. Our core has to do with fire as well. So as we inhale, we expand the belly. Exhale, belly in. Like you're snapping the belly as we force the breath out. Inhale, fill the diaphragm. Exhale, empty, belly in. We want to find a rhythm to our breath. So you can see and feel the belly moving, really expanding. Exhale, empty. Five, four, three, two, one. And soften, relax. Feel the prana moving throughout the body. And just settle inward. This new moon also, the moon invites us to turn inward, as the sun is our outward identity. The moon is our inward identity. So that's what we want to connect with. With this new moon, the sun and the moon are I had to write some notes down. So our inner world is the moon, outer identity is the sun, and they are both aligned in this new moon. So we have a clear energetic slate, if you can imagine that. It's a very powerful new moon. A complete new beginning, all right? A cosmic fresh start. Choosing you. So I'm just repeating things. A mantra could be, I am grounded, supported, and open to new beginnings. Om Shrim Namaha for abundance and prosperity. Om Shrim Namaha. ground and intend. Plant your seeds. What is your new beginning going to look like? So we're going to go hands and knees and tabletop. Shoulders over the wrists, hips over the knees. Inhale, lengthen through the center line. Exhale, round out the spine, waking it up. Moving this energy through the body. Inhale, we gaze up, open the throat, lift the heart, broaden through the collarbones. Exhale. Empty, release, let go. Soften, move the spine around, shift the shoulders forward, send the hips back, or send the hips from side to side. In happy cow, you can sway them from side to side or take some circle shapes here with the hips. And we're going to inhale, lift our right leg up to the sky. Hips are squared, the back foot is flexed. And we're going to step our right foot up in between the hands at the top of the mat. So use your core and hip strength to float right foot up, straightening that front right leg in a half splits forward fold. And just imagine that we are going inward. Inhale, peek forward, lengthen, extend the spine. Exhale, hinge and fold, bringing your chest down to your thigh and your chin towards the shin as you begin the face. Begin the folding and the softening in the face, the releasing, the letting go. Soften your jaw. One more breath here. You can always peek forward, inhale, lengthen, extend the spine. Tabletop back. Exhale, empty, belly in. Soften, release, let go. We're going to come up to a low runner's lunge, planting our right foot down in the ball of our back left foot, extending the spine. Inhale here, exhale here. Empty. Inhale here, exhale. Release, and we're going to plant our right hand inside of our left foot. So both palms are going to plant inside of the right foot, and we're going to heel toe our right foot out to the right for our dragon or lizard lunge. So hands plant shoulder width apart inside of our front foot. You can stay on the ball of the back foot, or you can drop the knee and foot down on the mat and untuck the toes. So find your way, your purpose. Maybe rolling onto the outer edge of the right foot, or you can hug the right knee in towards the right shoulder. But we are releasing what no longer is serving us in the hips. It is an area of intense emotion. So breathing into it, feel nice and heavy in the hips here. Maybe you drop down to the forearms, or you could have a block here. Maybe bringing your forehead down to the block. Or mat, you could stack your palms, rest your forehead on your palms. And if this is too intense, just drop the back knee down. Untuck the toes. Another breath or two. Really breathing into it, stoking that internal fire. Inhale, exhale. We're going to step right foot back to high plank. Right foot meets left. Optional chaturanga. High plank can go to low. Inhale, upward facing. Exhale, down dog. Other side, left foot steps up. Drop the back knee down. Take your half splits forward fold on this left side. Chest to thigh, forehead to knee, chin to shin. Just fold yourself in half. The left leg is straight as we draw the left hip bone back. Pelvis is squared. Inhale, peek forward, lengthen, tabletop back. Exhale, hinge and fold. Empty, release, let go. Let something roll off your back. Inhale, fill. Expand, lengthen, exhale. Empty. Soften. Continuing to soften the face, release the jaw. What are we hanging on to? What is this tension or tightness in the body? Really, truly releasing what no longer serves who we really are, what we are. And we're not meant to be here just to be part of this system that isn't working. It's okay. You have permission to become your authentic self, fully embodying, becoming, taking forward movement. So we're going to shift our weight forward into the front left foot, planting the ball of our back right foot, coming into that low runner's lunge, extending the spine, a couple of breaths here, or you can drop the back knee down. And untuck the toes if it's ever too much. Inhale and exhale. Tall spine. And then we plant the hands inside of this left foot, heel toe this left foot out to the left for our dragon or lizard. So the only difference between dragon and lizard is the back leg is lifted or the knee is down and the toes are untucked as we, once again, tall spine. Maybe dropping down to the forearms or the forehead or down to a block. You can roll onto the outer edge of that left foot or hug the left knee in towards that left knee in towards the left shoulder. Breathing through the intensity, softening on the exhale. Big inhale, look forward, lengthen. Exhale. Try to fold a little bit lower towards the earth. Heart lowers down. Intensifying the opening and the release on the left side and the left hip and that left hip flexor. Releasing any pent up emotions or pain, trauma. Give the body permission to release and let go. Planting the hands inside that left foot, step it back to high plank. Use your core strength. You can breathe a couple of breaths in high plank. Or drop down to the knees, bending only the elbows. We're going to slowly lower down, chin, chest, and heart, or hover in a low plank. Elbows hugging by our side. So lower down to press it up to a full cobra pose or up dog. So legs can rest or they can engage and lift. Run the top sides of the feet and the palms are pressing. Spine is extending out of the pelvis. Exhale, down dog. Roll over the toes. Send the hips up and back. And then we're going to take a wide-legged child's pose. So we're going to drop down to the knees and feet. Toes touch. Knees open wide. Forehead comes down to the mat. Walking the fingertips forward. Extending our child's pose. So this flow is about going inward. Releasing. Getting these gentle openings in the body to remove stagnant energy. To remove fear. To bring in courage, wisdom, strength, prosperity, abundance, hope, helping us to stay in the light. Back to down dog, tuck the toes, lift those hips up and back, and we're going to inhale. Option to lift the right leg up or not. You can just immediately step right foot up. We're going to go to warrior one. So back foot plants at about a 45-degree angle. Hips stay squared. Left hip bone comes, right hip bone goes back, elbows coming up with the ears. Ideally, the front heel is in line somewhat with the arch of the back foot. So that back heel is grounded, elbows up. So we can bring the elbows back, turning this into a slight back bend. Sink low, reach high. Inhale, exhale, open up to warrior two. Bring your arms to a T. Stay centered through your centered line. Gaze is past the right fingertips. Finding that drishti, that inner strength. Inhale, exhale. Sink. Broaden through the fingertips, through the chest and the heart. Long lines of energy. Inhale, exhale. We're going to go to side facing, so you can bring your hands to prayer. But you're just going to go to facing the side edge of your mat, keeping your wide-legged stance. Big toes point forward, so outer edges of the feet are parallel to the outer edges of the mat, and we're going to get into a 5-pointed star. So bring your arms to a T, palms can face up, sternum lifts up, slight back bend. Inhale, exhale, wide-legged forward fold. Remembering we are part of the stars. We are part of this planet, of this universe. We are part of these cycles, this new moon cycle. It is helping us to thrive and prosper. We aren't just surviving anymore. We are going to be thriving in the new you, in the new you, becoming the best version of yourself that's serving you and your purpose here. So as we try to bring the crown of the head down, we send the heaviest part of the body back, the hips and pelvis back. You can take any kind of bind. You could interlace your fingers by the base of the spine, sending your knuckles up to the sky, opening up the shoulders and the chest. It's okay if your head doesn't come down. You could bring a block there or stacked blocks. We just want to get the inner groin, inner leg region nice and open in this wide-legged straddle. You can bend the elbows and pull yourself down. Then inhale, peek forward, lengthen, extend the spine, and we're going to rotate around to the other side. So warrior one. You can face the other direction. It doesn't matter. Just do the other side. Elbows coming up with the ears. Hips are squared. Palms can face or touch. Maybe back bending. Maybe not. Elbows go back. 2 to 3 full breaths. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Open up to warrior two. Strong T arms. Find space in between the shoulder blades. Don't crunch the shoulder blades. Relax and soften, but feel strong. Reaching through the fingertips. Inhale and exhale. Inhale, breathing into that inner courage and wisdom. Listening, softening, exhaling. Hands come to prayer. And we're going to rotate around to the front of our mats, coming up to Tadasana, standing mountain pose. You can release the arms by your sides. Just really anchor down, ground down through the feet. Grow nice and tall. And just center yourself on grounding and intention. Ground and intent. Planting those seeds of intention. We're going to take a chair pose. So we're going to bend our knees, sink our hips low, elbows coming up with the ears, palms can face or touch. You can spread the toes and lift the toes up off the mat, or you can keep the feet fully planted. Feet stay hip width apart, or the big toes can touch. But just really ground down here through the feet, through the legs. Use your core strength. Hands could also go to prayer. For our awkward chair, hands could be in prayer up here or in front of heart center. One more breath. Inhale, exhale. We're going to take a twist to the right. Left elbow hooks outside of this right knee or thigh. Inhale and exhale. Twisting and detoxifying. Once again, we're wringing out what is no longer serving us. Back to heart center. Twisting on the opposite side. Right elbow outside of that left. Big full inhale through the nose. Exhale, empty. Belly in, soften. release, surrender, let go. Back to center, Tadasana, standing at the top of your mat, and we're going to go into a forward fold, folding yourself in half. So our hands could bind our ankles as we bend the elbows and fold. We could take that bind, interlacing the fingers together and sending the knuckles up to the sky. Crown of the head is coming down to the earth. Drawing the shoulder blades together. Or you could hang in ragdoll, binding opposite elbows in front of you or behind you, as much of a bend in the knees as you would like. Truly letting something go. Any weight or heaviness, maybe that you've been carrying on your shoulders, on your back. Inhale through the nose, exhale. Release and fold. One more breath. Inhale, fill, exhale. Folding a little bit deeper, turning inward just a little bit more. All we truly need is within us. Inhale, peek forward, lengthen, extend the spine. Tabletop back, flat back for length. Exhale, bend the knees, plant the palms, step hopper, float, high plank pose. Optional flow, you can go to down dog, you could take child's pose. Not high plank goes to low, hovers, low, hover, lower, lift, inhale, upward facing. Exhale, downward facing. Couple of breaths in your down dog. Just getting the body nice and open here. Opening up the whole entire back side, and then we're going to open up the front side, coming into a camel back bend. So we're going to drop down to the knees. The knees are hip width apart. The feet are flat, or the top sides of the foot are planted on the mat. You could choose to tuck the toes, however you feel best, or if you want some support, you could bring yourself some blocks. You could have a block beside each ankle. Okay, so we'll start with half camel first. We're going to bring the left hand to the left hip. The right arm is going to reach up to the sky, elbow with the ear. Lift the sternum up, send the hips and pelvis forward. Sternum lifts, sternum lifts, sternum lifts. Hips forward as we begin to lean back, and then the right hand releases to the right ankle or block, foot or block. Sternum is going up towards the sky. This is our half camel. You can stay here or release the left hand down to the left. Heel, ankle, or block. Keep those knees drawing towards the center line. Send the hips forward. Left hand supports the left hip, so you can kind of place the hand on the low back, and then we'll rise up. So you can just support yourself there. And we'll take half camel on the other side. So left arm is going to reach up to the sky, and that right hand can go back by the base of the spine. And you can just stay right here in your half camel with the spine being supported. You don't even have to release the left arm down. But if you want to, left hand lowers. The right hand can stay by the base of the spine, or it can release down. Really nice opening in the chest. Inhale, exhale, one more breath. Inhale, exhale, hands to the hips or the low back, child's pose. Bring the knees and feet together, forehead drops down to the mat. Arms are by our sides with our palms face up to the sky. Once again, remember, we are turning inward. Child's pose is a great posture for this. It's a great grounding, resting, restorative posture. Good for listening. Listening to your body, not your mind. Listening to your heart. Is your body telling you something? Is your heart telling you something? We'll slowly rise up and we're going to go to a seated forward fold. So we're going to straighten the legs out in front of us. You can shake them out if you want to. Make room for your sitting bones grounding. You could choose to open up your legs wide here if you prefer. Otherwise, we're just going to take the seated staff pose. So we're going to inhale, reach our arms up. Exhale, hinge and fold forward. Fold yourself in half. Bend the elbows, chest to thigh, forehead to knee, or chin to shin. And breathe. Keep breathing. Continue to enjoy this forward fold. You can always peek forward, lengthen, extend the spine. The mantra that I have for us today, again, coming back to it, is Om Shrim Namaha for abundance and prosperity. A mantra could be I am grounded, supported, and open to new beginnings. And then we'll slowly rise up, coming up to our seat. To close our practice, closing down the eyes, we're going to bring our index finger and our thumb together. And then the last three fingers touch. Bringing our top side of our hand on the knees, sitting up nice and tall. Helping to seal in our intentions. So the eyes are closed, or you can gaze at the tip of your nose. I am strong. I am supported. I am courageous. I'm willing to let go. Remembering that inner fire, that willingness. So as we stoke our fire, we become stronger with our willpower, the power of our will. We have free will. We must utilize it. Inhale, reach the arms up. You can release the mudra. Sternum lifting. Exhale, bowing down for just a moment. Hands come to prayer. Belly draws in. The face softens. Honoring this new moon energy. Honoring these new beginnings, these endings. And honoring this ancient wisdom of yoga. Thank you for being here with me today. Namaste.